guys? It's Jericho the Dragon from RDA. Got another review today. This one's of the SRC Beta Spetsnaz, or the AK-47 Krinkov. Plenty of different names for it. Although this is a 47, this is not a 74U. There is a difference between the two. And this is the 47 Spetsnaz if you like the 47 look. Personally, I think it looked kind of cool, a little bit different, a little more unique, a little interesting. But let's jump right into the review. So here's the box. Nothing really special about it. Just has some pictures over it. Although their boxes on this line, all of them include their website, which is starrainbow.com.tw. If you don't know what SRC stands for, it stands for Star Rainbow Corporation. I don't think Asians are fully in the loop when it comes to names like that. Anyway, moving on. Go ahead and open the box. You see it's standard styrofoam packaging, although it's a nice styrofoam that doesn't flake off and get everywhere. Comes with your standard instruction manual. They have a whole line of the more affordable ones. This gun is overall very affordable, and the instruction manual is very simple to follow. This is meant for the budget player or people getting new into it, although it is very nice quality, so if you know what you're doing, or you know, it's anywhere from the noobs to the people that know what they're doing. If you want this gun, you can go ahead and get it. But it does come with a trickle charger and actually a pretty decent 8.4 volt 1200 milliamp battery, although I'd recommend getting a 9.6 volt stick type for this, or a 7.4 stick type LiPo. But it does come with a battery and charger, so they are advertising to the sort of new ones out there, and they're trying to go all across the scale from newbies to experienced players alike. Comes with 100 BBs. These will run out really quick. Actually, they don't even fit 1/6. They fit about 1/6 of the magazine. The magazine it comes with holds 600 rounds. And then you got a de-jamming rod, which is a lot longer than the barrel of the gun. And then you got the gun. As you can see, it's a pretty interesting, different looking gun. Alright, so the gun's quality is pretty standard of SRC. Very, very nice quality. The whole body is metal with the exception of the foregrip and the grip, which is very nice, nice composite plastic. It doesn't feel like ABS. It has a nice kind of rubberized texture to it, so it feels very pleasing to your hand. And the front one has a thumb hole grip. That sounds weird to say, but it's actually very, very comfortable. So this is a really nice, tiny little gun. It doesn't even have a stock on it, but I can't really complain because it actually has a very large battery compartment. Internally, this has their Gen 2 version 3 style gearbox, like most of their AKs do. If you're wondering about this big flash hider, you can replace this as a standard 14mm counterclockwise thread, so really you can get almost any flash hider to fit on this, so it won't have a gigantic orange tip on the front. The magazine takes any standard AK magazine, whether it be a 74 or 47 style magazine, to hold 600 rounds, and it is high cap. Clicks into place very nicely. The selector switch takes quite a bit to actually move. I kind of like that. It has a signature AK click to it. This gun has two rails, one on this side and one on this side for your standard lasers and whatnot. These foregrips can be replaced with most of the 74U styled foregrips because it's shorter. The sights on this one are 70U styled sights. You can actually see they still have the original 47 mount for the sight on the gun. However, the upper receiver houses these sights. So when I first took the upper off, I was kind of looking at the gun. I was like, oh, what happened to the front sight? And then I put the upper back on and went, oh, there it is. But it has the 74U styled sights, which I like a lot better than the 47. If you had the 47 on, the sights would be bad because you wouldn't be able to see. There'd be like a total of 2 inches between the front sight and the rear sight. So the 74U style sights fix that problem, and they're overall pretty nice sights in general. The hop unit is in the standard place of an AK and is overall a very nice hop unit. You just pull the bolt back and it's a line hop unit right there. It does a very, very nice job. This gun only shoots about 270 feet per second. It's definitely advertised more to the CQB players since it's such a small gun, and I decided to get the version without the stock because getting the version with the stock sort of defeats the purpose of the gun only being this big to begin with. But again, 270 feet per second, and it does have a rate of fire of 900 rounds a minute, which is pretty respectable overall. So definitely one you're going to be wanting to take into CQB However, this gun does have a decent amount of range. You can hit targets at 150 feet, and you can get a headshot target, but really that's going to be your max range is 150 feet. I can't see you really hitting much past that. But still, that far for this little tiny thing is very, very good range. I mean, the barrel is only from about there to there. I mean, it has a very short barrel, and it's not shooting very hard either, so great hop-up unit and great design on it. Where you install the batteries, your standard 47 design. Push a button on the back of the receiver, and then lift the upper receiver up and off. It has lots and lots of space. This is a 9.6 volt battery, and you can see there's a lot of space. I actually have to slide it forward a little bit so I can even plug it in. If I push it all the way forward, you can't plug it in because it won't connect. The connector is, you can see, just right there, tucked out of the way of the battery space. Let me go ahead and connect this for you guys. There you go, connected. When you put the upper receiver back on, you kind of have to slide it on and slide it down like that, otherwise it won't. It's sort of a hinge here, although it's not connected to it, so it works like a 74U in that respect. And then just go ahead and click this back on, like so, and it is installed. This battery isn't fully charged, but I can give you a short demonstration of how fast it fires. Like I said, it's not fully charged, but it has a pretty respectable rate of fire in the gun. The gun does have front and rear sling mounts. They are on this side. There's one sling mount right up front, right there, and then there's a sling mount in the back, like your standard 47. And I believe that's really everything. There's not much to this gun. It's a cool, small, little tiny Beta Spetsnaz. Cool design. If you want to take it to CQB, this is definitely a gun to look at. The gun is very, very affordable, well under $200. And if you guys want to get an SRC quality gun, this is made by SRC, the OEM. I would definitely recommend you get something like this over your cheaper quality Chinese clone, say a JG or something like that. Not that JG is really bad, it's just SRC definitely tops JG by quite a bit. So I'm glad to see SRC dibbling into the sport line, if you will, type products. And everything on this, like I said, everything on it is very nice quality metal. It feels like machined aluminum. Whole body, and the only thing that's plastic, and even the parts that are plastic are composite plastic, the foregrip and the grip. Alright, so I've covered everything on the gun. If you guys want to buy this gun, there's a link down below in the video information to Red Dragon Airsoft's website. There's also a link down below in the video information to RDA's forum where you can talk to the community. So with that said, that has been Red Dragon Airsoft's review of the SRC Beta Spetsnaz. Feels like machined aluminum, whole body, and the only thing that's plastic, and even the parts that are plastic are composite plastic, the foregrip and the grip. Is it just me or are my lights flickering? Like on and off as I'm talking, that's weird.